Gears and tech is a sensitive guy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. Today we're going to be exploring heated clothing. Now, those of you who are subscribed to this channel and watch all of the videos that we put out, you know that we actually did a review of heated clothing on this channel in the past. And to be honest, it's not something that I really spend a lot of time thinking about. But it seems like ever since then, I've been getting tons of targeted ads on my favorite social media site for heated clothing. It seems like because I've said heated clothing so many times near my cell phone and my laptop and everything else, that the algorithm wants me to see heated clothing. So it should come as no surprise that I've catered and I've decided to try some more heated clothing products. Now today's a little bit different because we're going to be checking out two heated garments from a brand by Kemimoto. Now, I have done reviews in the past of Kemimoto products, including one that I didn't even know I was reviewing a couple years ago when I installed a bimini top on my boat. Now, many of you found that video quite humorous because of the way that I say bimini. Now, up here in Canada, that's how I say it. I don't have a lot of boating friends, so maybe I've been saying it wrong even for Canadians, but you can check out my video installing that bimini on my boat if you're curious to see me say bimini more times than you've just heard already. But it turns out Kemimoto has a ton of products, not just bimini tops. We actually installed a Kemimoto soundbar on that very same boat as a stereo upgrade, which you can see in another different video. So today, continuing with the Kemimoto brand, we're gonna be checking out two heated hoodies. So the first thing we should do is just unbox these things real quick, and then I can walk you through the features because the features do overlap slightly. So one is pretty much the same as the other in most respects, but there's a few key features that you might want to know about. We're going to start with this box because why not? Both boxes actually look the same, but the SKU on the side gives you a hint at what's inside here. So this one, as you can see right there, is a green fleece hoodie. I'm gonna unbag it. But the cool thing about this is they include this guy, which is the actual battery pack needed to power your heated hoodie. And then there's also a handy user guide. Now, I'm gonna see what's inside here first, because I don't even know, I haven't really looked at this. So I wanna see this. The Kemimoto battery pack. Does it have the specs written on here? It does. My eyes aren't very good and my studio is not lit up that well. So this is interesting. This has multiple output ports on here. It has a DC 12 volt output that does up to, I think it says 2.5 amps through that plug. There's also a USB-C plug, which this tells us it'll do 5 volts. Oh, it's a wow. This puts out a maximum of 35 watts through the USB Type-C, and the regular USB will put out a max of 2.5 watts. This is actually a really good power bank. I've reviewed a few power banks on this channel already, and spec-wise, this is included as a pack-in with this hoodie. So I'm surprised. It's even got a little button on the side here, which when you push it, it says I'm at 65% battery charge. Obviously, I haven't charged this. I just opened it up, and I presume it's just always on. If I long press it, it's not going to turn off. It's just always sitting here ready to go. Now, it does also have, I believe that this is to charge it. So this is a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. It's roughly about 2.5, 3 feet long, and you would just plug that in the top there like that, and then you can charge it off of your laptop or off of a power bank on the wall, or even your laptop charger would charge this thing. I'm not going to charge it today because it's charged enough for testing it out. So let's check out the hoodie itself. It comes in a sealed zipper bag. Now this one is a size medium. I actually got this for my wife. I don't think I fit into a medium, but I'm going to try it anyway so you can get a good idea for fit and sizing. So if it looks ridiculous on me, I'll tell you, how big I am so that you can decide which size is right for you. Overall, fit and finish wise, this thing is really, really top-notch quality. It's sewn really well. It's inside here. You can see it's got a vinyl liner, but the main core of this is fleece. It's got loads of pockets. So there's a pocket right there for, I don't know what you keep in that pocket, but it's got one. It's got sleeve pockets and an interesting extra piece here. It's actually got sewn in Velcro patch here on this side and on this side. So if you have like a name tag that you want to Velcro on, or a logo or a patch or something of some sort, you can Velcro that on there. That's very cool. It is hooded, and it's got this little duck bill on here as well, which is really great for wearing out in different weather. Now, heating pads for this, I do want to point out what gets heated. So there's a heating pad right here on the back. So that'll go across your back shoulders. There's also a heating pad right here in the front kind of breast pocket area. That is it from what I can tell just from looking at it. Now, there's a zippered pocket inside here, and this is where the cord comes out that you plug this in with. Now, the cord, interestingly enough, it's a dual cord, and I was curious about this because you can plug it in with this guy here, and then that will give you the 12-volt output, or you can plug it into the USB-C port, then I assume that'll give you 12 volts as well. I was worried that this was going to be a proprietary plug, but it looks like it is not. This is the plug that comes with this power pack. Finding a plug that uses this barrel type connector might be difficult for if you wanted to replace this. So it's very cool that they include the USB-C plug as well. But I'm not sure if that means that the heat difference will, like if one's warmer than the other, but you just put that like that, and then that is in. Now I'm going to try and put this thing on. So like I said, this is a medium. I am about 185, 190 pounds, and I'm 5 feet 10 inches tall. So this gives you a good idea for how this thing fits me. It is a little tighter. If I had layers underneath, I definitely would not fit in this thing, but overall it does fit well. The button for it is actually right here. So I want to see, is there a light on there? Ah, there we go. So push and hold. Now it is red. So that gives me the warmest setting. And then I can push. It goes blue, medium setting, green, lowest setting. And then it just toggles between the three. And then if I push and hold, then it shuts off. Okay, so there's an extra little button here. And I think that's to tell you what the setting is right now. So right now it's on, right? It's warming. I can feel it warming. Feels like they warm the sleeve too on this, actually. I totally led you guys astray. I said that it only heats up here, which it definitely does. I can feel, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Ooh yeah. And then the back, I can feel that heating too. This is great for people with back problems, but I can feel the arm heating up as well. Feels like it's heating. Where is it heating? The picture they kind of show right here is where it's heating, and that's definitely where it's heating. This is great. This is really great. But if you wonder, well, I'm a little bit warm, but what setting am I on? Then you can push this button right here and it'll tell you you're on the red setting. So that's the hottest. So if I'm too hot, I can go to this setting, or I can go to that setting. And then you can flip the button to turn the light off, and nobody knows that you have a lighted hoodie. So this is the first one. I want to check out the other one because that one's the one that I'm actually a little bit more excited about. This one, if you want it, I'm just having a look at the site right now. It's about $130, and that includes the battery pack. That's the thing. So if you were looking for a battery pack like the one we just found, you can find a cheap generic one on Amazon for like 30, 40 bucks, but you can get a heated jacket from the Kemimoto website and get the battery pack with it, which you can use as you guys saw. It's got the plug here that we've plugged the jacket into, but I still have the USB-C and the USB-A port on here, so I could charge my phone with this battery pack, or I could power just the jacket. So that's this guy. Let's check out the other one real quick. I'm so excited about this one. Okay, why am I so excited about it? Well, mostly because it's gray. Now, gray is more my jam than green. Again, the exact same battery pack, probably the exact same user manual. I'll just pop this out real quick just to see. I believe it's exactly the same. I have no reason to think that it'd be any different, and it is. So exact same battery pack, exact same USB cord. And this guy comes in the same kind of sealed zipper bag. This one, similar kind of fleece fabric, different style really is the big difference. It does have a hood, and if we unzip it, Inside, we've got the same kind of pocket here that we saw before where the battery pack's gonna go. The cord end on here is exactly the same cord end as that guy. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same as what you guys have already seen. The inside liner though is different. This one feels a little bit better for me for the touch. I'm not really a fan of the pulled kind of fleece like that. This is more of a smooth fleece with a much smoother inside. It's kind of a fuzzy inside, which I'm a real texture sensitive kind of guy. And you heard it here first. Gears and Tech is a sensitive guy. Now, before I put it on, I want to check the specs on this real quick. This guy is a little bit cheaper than that one. And because it's cheaper, it only heats the, like, I'll show you guys here, actually. It's got a heater pouch across the back. This is the back of the hoodie. There's one there and one here. So the back of yourself. And then there's a heater pouch. It feels like there's definitely a heater pouch right here down low. So there'll be one on both sides down low. There's not one up top and there's not one in the sleeves, okay? So this one has less heating. Oh no, it doesn't. It does have this, which is another heater element that goes here. So this is where the hoodie is. This can go right up there on the back of your neck right there and heat the back of your neck. I remembered why I was so excited about this one. So I'm gonna try it on. Now this one is a large. I haven't lost any weight since 5 minutes ago when I tried the other one on. So I'm still 185, 190 pounds, and I didn't get any taller. I may have gotten a little bit shorter because I used to be 5'11 and now I'm 5'10. But as far as I know, I'm still 5'10. So this will give you an idea of the fit of this one as a large being 185 pounds. Now, I think that this one fits much better. You can put this hood on like that. And that's just beautiful. When I zip this up, that goes up like that. So I'm from Canada, and you maybe didn't know that by my accent, but it's cold up here and we still want to look cool. Something like this is good because you can look cool and be warm still. So I can take this guy, I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna just power this one up now too. Check this out because I got a feeling that this is gonna be awesome. Now this one turns on the exact same way. Once it's on, you can toggle through the different modes. It's the exact same functionality. You can push the button to turn it off, but it is definitely warming up. Let me check the neck. Oh yeah, this is definitely my favorite because now when I put this on and zip this up, this is gonna heat the back of my neck up. Oh man, that feels so nice. If you have back problems or neck problems, this is really good. So I told you guys I've got this large on. The large seems to be slightly on the little bit bigger side. It's a little bit more floppy than normally what I would like in a hoodie. And it's getting bunched up fabric and stuff. So the medium is actually maybe a little bit better for me for fit, but I'm in between those two different sizes. I'm actually gonna lose some weight here over the winter, so I'll fit that medium no problem really soon. But man, this is so nice. Now, price for this one is about $110. That's with the same battery pack that you just saw. So the green one's a little bit more money. If you're interested in either of them, I will put a link in the description. But that's not all they have, and that's the big thing. I wanted to test out kind of the heating elements that they had just to get a sense for how good they are, because Kemimoto is very heavily into the off-road motorsports, the on-road motorsports like biking and stuff like that, and they really want to find ways to be the one-stop shop for all of you guys. So this heated clothing line doesn't stop with just hoodies. They have heated jackets, they have heated riding gloves, tons and tons and tons of options for heated riding gloves. They even have heated riding vests and heated puffy vests, which are more like something that maybe someone who is hiking or outdoorsy would get. I wanted to get my hands on some of those, but I ended up just picking these first, just as a first run through. They even have gloves that have the knuckle protectors on them and all of that stuff, which have battery packs that come with them as well. And they just going through all of the options. They have so many options. Some of them have app support, so you can actually log into an app and control your jacket or hoodie or whatever using that app. I don't think these ones do the app. They don't show the app on the website, so I don't think that they do the app. And if you did want an upgraded battery pack, just like the one we saw, they do sell the battery pack separately for $40 if you needed a replacement battery pack. So that gives you a good idea. 40 bucks is built into the price plus the cost of the hoodie. Now I need to turn this down because this is way too hot. I'm actually inside the house. It's really warm. Spec-wise, you guys probably got some questions. That's great, but how long does it last? So these ones here that you're seeing here on a full charge, they will last about 10 hours. Now that's 10 hours on low. How long does it stay warm for? If you use it on the high setting, it'll stay warm for between 2 to 4 hours. If you put it on the medium setting, it'll be about 4 to 6 hours, and on the low setting, between 8 to 10 hours. Now, most of you are probably initially gonna start on the high setting until you start to warm up. Once you warm up, you're gonna flip it to medium. Once you stay warm, you're gonna flip it to cool. So you can easily extend your time to get a full day, 8 hours out on the go, and keep yourself regulated and warm just as you would like to. You could also get 2 and then have an extra battery pack and, swap out as needed. And something that's really cool, you can power it off of any USB-C plug. So someone who's like traveling in a car and wants to get warm or is cold or whatever, you could run a USB extension cord from your vehicle or from the cigarette adapter or something to power up this jacket as well. Just keep in mind, it's gonna pull about 2.5 amps, which is a lot of power. It's gonna want that full power, but it should work off of that same plug. Now, we did talk about sizing. This one is a large, obviously. They tried to make the sizing true to standard men's sizing. If you're buying it for a woman, you're gonna wanna drop 1 or 2 sizes to make sure that that fit is still correct. And that's why this one, which I thought would fit my wife, might be a little bit on the too big side. So we're gonna test that out off camera, but something to keep in mind. So I can confirm it is true to size. I do have some jackets that are medium. They fit about the same as this. I have other jackets, my more winter jackets, that are a large, and they definitely fit about the same as this. So I wouldn't try to go up or down in sizes. These are not Asian sizes. They are American men sizes. And the biggest feedback I have is for the price. For heated clothing, I think that the price is pretty good. It's on target. Now, there are other brands out there, and as I said, this space seems to be pretty much exploding right now. I'm seeing heated clothing everywhere, whereas even a year ago, I was not. So if you're curious about it, Kemimoto is a great option to give a try for your next heated clothing. I don't actually want to stop the video and take this off because it's kind of nice getting a nice warm heated hug from this hoodie. So I'm gonna keep the hoodie on and just finish this video because you guys don't need to hear me keep blabbing. So click the links if you want to get some for yourself. You can check out their other gear as well. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.